Hey and welcome. I'm your boy Solo. In this video, I'll be going over how to back up your OBS so you never lose your scenes, sources, or settings. Before I waste any more time, let's jump into it. So you're looking to back up your OBS. This is good for a lot of reasons if you're moving your PC, redoing Windows, or a lot of other different things. Even if something unfortunate happens like your OBS gets corrupted, this will be a good way to make sure that you never lose anything. Or if something does go wrong, you'll be able to get back up and streaming in just a matter of minutes and a few clicks. It'll be like nothing ever happened. So I'm just going to go over how to do that and set it up. This is by far the easiest way to back up your OBS. To get started, we're going to use a plugin from StreamElements. So let's jump over to StreamElements.com and log in with our Twitch. Once you load up StreamElements.com and you're logged in with your Twitch, it'll come up with your username over here, and we're just going to have to click and go to the dashboard. Once we're in here, we're just going to go over to the right hand side and click our icon. This is going to have a drop down menu, and we want to download se.live. So StreamElements.live. Now this is just a plugin. This does not replace OBS. This is just going to be a plugin. You'll hardly even notice it's there. You are going to see it, and it's going to add a few features, but once it's installed, you'll hardly even notice. We're just going to install it like any other application. Just click next, click yes, accept the terms and services, and close it when you're done. It's a good idea to close OBS while you're doing this as well. Okay, once it's done, we're just going to click next, agree, next. And when it comes to this here part, it's going to say select components to install. We only need the se.live add-on. Unless you're already a StreamElements user and you're just setting up OBS for the first time, you can click this one in here and it will prevent you from having to go to 2 different websites to download things. But for this, we only need the se live add-on. Again, it's just a plugin. Okay, once it's done, it's going to ask you to launch when finished and create a desktop shortcut. We're just going to click finish and have both of those things here. So we have the shortcut here as well. We don't need that. You can actually just delete that. The normal OBS shortcut will launch it anyways. Now, when you first open OBS, it is going to prompt you with the se.live screen. And this is where you're going to need to log into your StreamElements account again. So in here, we're just going to log in with our Twitch account again. You'll only need to do this one time. So once it's done, it'll be perfectly fine and you won't have to do it again. If you have 2-factor authentication, you will have to make sure that you type in your code. Once you're logged in, this is going to add a few different things to your OBS. It's going to add an activity feed. You'll already have one in your docs that you can use, your normal activity feed for Twitch stats and Twitch activity feed. It will add you one here, so you can remove that if you want. If you don't want it to change anything, you can just give it a close, and you'll probably not even notice that it's there. So I think that's super good, and I like this plugin. It doesn't add a whole bunch of changes. After it's connected, logged in, and installed, you're going to have a tab up at the top called StreamElements. So this here tab is going to have a lot of things in it. When you click on it and go down through here, it's going to have a cloud backup. This is super great, super easy to use. All you're going to have to do is click up backup settings and content. I'm pretty sure this backs up everything, including your pictures, links, and anything else that you have set up, including your configuration files for every single one of your plugins. So all you're going to have to do in here is just name your backup. We're going to call this one here main backup because I'm not going to make a whole bunch of them, and I'm just going to name it main 1, 2, main 3, main date. Maybe the date would be good. So 2023 07 20. So we know that we made this here on today's date. And any other scenes here that you want to save, if you have more than one scene, I only have one profile on here. So if you have profiles and scene collections, like multiple ones, you can select them all in here and back them up. So all we need to do is click backup. This should only take a few minutes depending on your internet speed. Okay, and that's it. It's done. Now, if you happen to have an issue, all you'll need to do later on, even if you uninstall StreamElements right now and you don't want to use that plugin, you can do that. You can uninstall StreamElements, you have your backup, and if something does happen, just reinstall StreamElements. Go down here, it'll say manage backups, go to manage backups. You'll be able to click open and it will instantly restore this whole entire backup. So once you click open, it'll ask you what ones you want to restore. You can select which ones. Like I said, if you have a lot more scenes and a lot more in your profiles, you'll have a lot more here for options. You can restore one or all of them at the same time. So once you click them, the ones that you want, just click restore. se live will restart once restoration is complete. Are you sure you wish to proceed with the restoration revived from, and click OK. Now after this is done and it's going to launch it up, there is 1 or 2 things that we are going to have to do. Once it restarts, after doing the backup, some of your accounts might not be logged in. So take that. So please remember that. Keep that in mind. Go to settings. What I suggest doing in here is going to stream, disconnect, and then reconnect. So just hit the disconnect and then reconnect. If you have any issues at all, some of the things might not be working. Some of the things might not show up in your docs. So if your Twitch and stream information doesn't come up, how to fix it is just to disconnect your account and reconnect your account. And that's all there is to it. So we're going to do that here. We're just going to disconnect it. We're going to reconnect it. It's going to be the same way, and it's going to ask you to authenticate your account again. That's unfortunate. You have to do it more than one time, but it stops somebody from being able to take your stuff. So I definitely think it's a good thing to have in here. But once that's done, you'll be all set up and running. Once you're verified, you click apply and click OK. It will re-add your chat and stream information because these are usually what it breaks when it does the backup. And it's super easy to fix. Like you just seen it. All you have to do is just re-sign in. It's not too hard. And for the 3 or 4 steps that it takes to get everything back to the way it was, I definitely think this is worthwhile setting up and worthwhile doing. It's one of my favorite things about having StreamElements.com. There's a few other services that do it if you have Streamlabs or something else. And or you could manually back up your OBS if you would like. You can do this by copying and pasting the folders in a spot and then saving it to your OneDrive. I think this is way easier and way more accessible. All you'll need to do is just install the StreamElements Live and then just go through the backup process. And that's as easy as it is. That's everything for this one here. I hope this here helped you get straightened out. Make sure you back up your stuff so you never lose anything again. And I hope this here helped you get everything straightened out. If you think I forgot or left something out, definitely leave it in the comments below. And if you like or found the video helpful, hit the thumbs up and get subscribed for more content. Thanks for watching.